This is the second game between Carlsen and Vincent. Carlsen is playing white, 18 years old Vincent Keymer of Germany is playing black. This game is real opposed. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop B5, A6, bishop A4, knight F6, D3, bishop C5, bishop G5, H6, bishop H4, D6, D4, E into D4, knight into D4, bishop C6, bishop D7, bishop into C6, B into C6, knight C3, Keymer castles, queen D3, bishop B4, knight E2, queen E7, Carlsen castles on queen side, F3, queen E5, A3, A3 is a mistake, bishop into C3. Here Keymer missed his chances. This was found out not by any grandmaster, only Indian has found out. Many grandmasters watching this match didn't find this. This is a very difficult move. Bishop into C3, queen into C3. Here Keymer played queen into queen. That is queen into C3. But what he missed is this one. Knight into pawn. After pawn into knight, queen into pawn, knight and bishop cannot be defended. Any one of the pieces Carlsen is losing and Keymer is winning, and Carlsen will be eliminated from the World FID tournament. But it's very difficult to find. We cannot expect 18 years old youngster. He is inexperienced and he cannot find out. Only engineers found out this, not any grandmaster. Okay, let us go back and see. Here what Keymer played is missing that, queen into queen, knight into queen. Now the game is open, 100% equal. Knight H2, G4, F6, H3, knight F8, bishop G3, knight E6, F7, E7, rook A, D8, rook H, E1, bishop C8, rook D3. Carlsen want to double up the rooks. Bishop B7, knight B1. After C5, Carlsen played C4, bishop C6, B3, rook B8. Wilson Keymer wants to pressurize this pawn. Bishop F2, rook B7, knight D2, rook B8. It is rook on E, bishop E3, king G8, king C2, knight D8. Both the players are slowly improving their position. F4, A5, e5, f into e. After f into e, f into e5 is f into e5 is played. Knight f7, bishop f4, d into e5, bishop into e5, a4, bishop c3. After bishop c3, Carlsen played a into b, check, king b2. King b2 is a very wise move. This black pawn gives a shelter to the king. So there is no use of keeping both the rooks here. So Vincent has played this one, that is rook e8. Into e8 check, bishop into e8, rook d5, bishop c6, rook into c5, bishop d7, eyeing on this pawn. Bishop d4, bishop into g4, a4, knight g5, bishop e3, knight f3, knight into f3, bishop into f3, a5, rook b4, bishop d2, rook a4, king into b3, bishop d1, check, king c3, c6, king d4, bishop f3, bishop c3, bishop g2. Bishop g2 is a mistake. Bishop should have come here. That is bishop to e2. Rook f5. This rook cut off the king as well as the bishop from the f5. Bishop h3, rook f4, bishop e6, king c5, rook a3, king b4, driving away the rook, rook a2, king b3, rook e2, a6, bishop h3, a7, rook e8, rook e4. If rook into rook, pawn a8 is equal to queen. Rook a8 forced, rook a7, c5, rook b7. Black resigns. There is no chance. Next move will be this one.